It's Friday night at the Eri Cafe. People gather to eat, talk, and play billiards. GRIDWRKS.CA owns the place.
For the community, it's like home here.
But this Eritrean restaurant is about to undergo a transformation.
Oh, it's all messed up.
All these plants right in front of you.
Around 8 o'clock, the guys behind Timekode show up. Alex Matar, Kwende Kefense, and Eric Roberts are 3 DJs, all around 30 years old. They start to move the room around, unpacking records, setting up turntables and a computer, and pulling away tables and chairs. By 10 o'clock, the DJs are spinning their first song of the night. Alex helped to start the dance party 5 years ago.
Because there were no nights in Ottawa really that were focusing on this kind of broad sound. So we both had large record collections and an ear for music and no good outlet, and so we decided to try our hand and just create a small kind of gathering for our friends and strangers.
A timecode is the digital code on a CD or DVD that tells how much time has elapsed on the recording. This party is called Timekode because of all the different musical time periods it covers. Mixing them together has always intrigued Alex.
I think it's a kind of a common story where a kid gets into his dad's record collection and then starts discovering music. My dad collected a lot of old jazz records, and then I started to make the connection between some of my dad's jazz records and some hip-hop I was hearing. We're talking kind of early to mid-90s. It became this kind of obsession of trying to find these little passages on records that had been set.
It's early on in the night, and not many people are here yet. At the coat check, Nguse's cousin is punching holes in tickets so they can be easily strung onto hangers. And over at the bar, the bartender is chopping some limes for drinks. Eritrean flags and posters decorate the rooms, and the volume has been turned down, but you can still watch Eritrean satellite news on the big screen TV. You wouldn't expect to find a dance party in here, but Alex says the location is important.
The venue is definitely key. It definitely has that kind of unpolished feeling. You don't necessarily walk in there feeling like, oh, this is a nightclub. So it kind of takes away the whole kind of preconceptions that people will have around the whole idea of a nightclub and clubbing and all those cliches.
Hi, we're just going to pay and get us down? Yeah, sure. Okay, how much? 5. Thank you.
It's shortly after 11 when people really start to arrive. The dance floor fills quickly, and the beats pick up. The DJs control the show from behind their turntables at the back of the room. Alex says he has a recipe for getting people to break it down.
Music is definitely an important driver to it, but other factors are you need a fairly dark room. Ingredients, liquids.
There's no doubt the liquids are in demand at the bar.
Can I have a Keats, please?
Honey Brown?
Can I get something fruity, like a martini or something?
But some of the dancers say they're not here for the drinks.
It's really hard to find a good place to just go dancing in Ottawa and to go out for dancing instead of going out to get plastered or, hook up.
It's just a really great vibe. You don't find this vibe anywhere else, and it's a mix of the music and the people, and it only happens once a month, so it's always packed.
No preconceptions. You come and enjoy whatever you want to do, and you dance however you want to dance.
By 12:30, there's a lineup all the way out the door of the Eri Cafe, and on the dance floor, it's packed. It's hot. It's sweaty. In fact, if you stand in the room for more than 5 minutes, you're drenched. When people need a break, they escape to the main dining room. As people relax, Nguse, the restaurant owner, picks beer bottles up off the tables. Nguse was unsure when the DJs first pitched the idea of holding a sweaty dance party in his restaurant once a month, but he gave them a chance. And now, the rent Nguse gets from Timekode helps his business break even.
They help me a lot, yeah. We run it as a family, actually. They belong here.
Delaney Gregg is taking a breather from the dancing and chatting with her friends. She says she really likes Timekode, but that as it's gotten more popular, it's also gotten more conventional.
Well, I used to live here in 2007, and it was kind of a small small thing, unknown. You had to convince your friends to try and get them to come to this dance party in the back of a restaurant. But now it's very different. It's a lot more people. It's more crowded. It's a bit of a different atmosphere.
It's now 1:30, and the crowd starts to thin out, except for a few hardcores like Eliana, Valeria, and Ian, who haven't taken a break once all night.
Italian women are crazy, though. They're crazy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Come, we know how it is, and we just enjoy it until the end.
Making everything fit.
The lights are up, and the DJs are shoving records into boxes. I ask Alex whether Timekode can grow without losing its underground appeal.
Don't really want to make it bigger, because then it would change what it is. So it's more about sustainable growth.
Sustainable partying. Sustainable partying.
Alex looks tired. Neguse does too. In the corner of the room, he's sweeping broken beer bottles up off the floor. But the night has gone well for both of them, and the place is starting to look less like a dance party and more like an African restaurant again. In Ottawa, I'm William Burr.